Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transformed crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kits 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestatHardware.com.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
What has your nitrogen done for you lately? At Storby Seed, we want to make sure you understand your nitrogen program and how Proven 40 can fit. From diversifying your nitrogen program with Proven 40, that's 40 pounds of ammonia nitrogen, to its efficiency of which it can go on seed or in furrow, so you don't have to take as much synthetic nitrogen to the field. Finally, it's the consistency of Proven 40. It stays on the root and will not leach or run. Check out StorbySeed.com to find out more on our 0% financing until December 2025 and how you can get cash back with our Innovator Program. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Waldorf University's Tuition Match Scholarship matches the tuition at Iowa community colleges, as well as Riverland and RCTC in Minnesota.
Waldorf matches the tuition rate, and so you're basically paying the price that you would for a community college, but for a four-year university. So I looked at that and I was like, well, man, that's a really good deal. But yeah, I couldn't pass up paying the same tuition rate for a university as I would for a community college.
To find out more about the Tuition Match Scholarship, go to waldorf.edu/tuition match today.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
MBT Bank is proud to watch our Lake Mills Bulldogs represent our school and communities. We look forward to seeing your accomplishments throughout the school year. Good luck to our Bulldogs all season long from MBT Bank in Lake Mills. MBT Bank proudly serves our communities in 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, partnering with our customers for all their personal, commercial, or agricultural needs. Where will you go with MBT? MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Confidently ensure your family's online world is safe with WCTA's Managed Wi-Fi and Security Plus. With additional parental controls, you can filter content, add time limits, and prioritize your network traffic for the tasks that matter. Monitor and protect with ease today. Download our WCTA Managed Wi-Fi app and get 3 months free of Security Plus. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lake Mills here in kind of a cool night in Lake Mills. It's, I don't know, about 62 degrees or so. And we are getting set here for district football action between your own Lake Mills Bulldogs and the visiting Eagles of West Hancock. This is our pregame show, and tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating in Lake Mills, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing and heating and cooling systems.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
All right. West Hancock on the season is 6-0, 4-0 in district play. That is in first place in District A2. Over their last 6 games, I'll give you the scores again, all wins. They had a close win at Garner in Week 1, 22-20. They then came home and defeated Belmont Clemmy 59-23. Then the biggest game of their season, a home matchup against the number 3 team in the state in St. Ansgar, a 21-20 victory in a game in which they trailed for a majority of it. On the road, they had a 46-7 win at North Union, then came back home for a couple games where they shut out West Fork 48-0, and then last week for their homecoming, they shut out South Central Calhoun 47-0. The number 1 team in Class 1A, defending champions West Hancock coach, they're back to kind of like the typical West Hancock. They're got a stifling defense, and they're just going to run the ball just about all night.
Right, the last couple of years they had Mitchell Smith at quarterback, and they'd run out of shotgun quite a bit and then let him do his thing. But, right, they're back to what they've been doing for the last 50-plus years, is running that wing tee with the fullback and a halfback and a wing, and just pretty much pounding the ball. I thought I looked earlier today, and I don't think they've thrown the ball more than 10, 12 times. They've had 2 really close games, the overtime win and then the one-pointer. But they're still a very, very, very good football team. And, Britt, win a state title and bang, right back at it. 6-0, ranked number 1 in the state this year. So tall task for the Bulldogs tonight, but, Alabama, look at Alabama.
Vandy beat Alabama.
Vandy, so what the heck? Let's
it's any
give her
given
a shot
day.
tonight.
They've got 13 different players with at least 3 carries on this team, and a lot of that is the depth they have. Some of it's also when you're blowing out some of these opponents, you want to get the younger guys some touches. But that was just a number that stood out. 13 guys that run the football for this team, and they are led by 2 really good senior running backs. Brady Bixel has 96 carries for 736 yards with 18 rushing touchdowns through 6 games, and then Creighton Kelly, the senior, 35 carries, 406 yards, so a little better in yards per carry, but only 3 touchdowns for him. Both of those guys lead the way on offense for West Hancock. For your Bulldogs, they are 4-2 on the season so far. They've got a 3-game winning streak. They started off the season 20-0 win at home against AGWSR. They then went to Central Springs and lost 46-6. Had a home loss to Newman Catholic, 30-14, and then 3 consecutive wins. First on the road at West Fork, 27-17, at home against North Union, 34-14, and then last week a road victory at Belmont Clummy, 27-13. Lake Mills is 3-1 in the district, which is tied for second with St. Ansgar and Newman Catholic, and with those 3 wins, Lake Mills has clinched a postseason berth.
Right. So 2 weeks from tonight. We will be playing in the postseason. A week from tomorrow morning, around 10 a.m., the pairings will come out, and just to refresh your memory, teams will play a team from a different district than their own. The district champion will get the 4th place finisher of that other district, and then the 2nd and 3rd placers will play each other. So, I'm not sure, where we'll go or where we'll finish yet, obviously, so we'll wait for a couple weeks there and get this game tonight. And the big thing, one of the big things tonight too, is Nash Delger is not suited up tonight. So Nash has I'm not sure, a little bit of a collarbone, maybe rib problem. I don't think it's not season ending or anything, but just couldn't go tonight. So hopefully he'll be back next week. And also Corbin Obley, a freshman, actually a sophomore. He is out for the year. He broke his arm Monday night in the JV game, so he played just a little bit on Friday night. So,
yeah.
But still, for depth, that's not ideal at the end of the year. So.
Since 2008, West Hancock leads this series 9-2. This is the 4th straight year the teams have met after they met every year from 2008 to 2015. West Hancock has won 8 of the last 9 meetings and the last 5 consecutive. The last Lake Mills victory came in 2013 on October 4th. It was a 54-0 win, a year that the Eagles went 0-9 after a couple really good postseason runs the 2 years prior.
Tell you one thing, Josiah, I definitely remember that game because you beat West Hancock 54-0. That was a night to remember. So, but then I know they rebounded right away the next year and right back in the playoffs. So, had one really not so good year in the last about 45. So.
Yeah. Last year at West Hancock, Lake Mills lost 41-0, but we were talking a little bit before we went live. That game was a lot closer than the score would indicate.
We were right in it for most of the game. So West Hancock's going to receive. They always have great special teams. So we need. We don't have Nash kicking, so I think Austin Steeney's doing the kicking, and he's going to kick it fairly short. Not ideal to give them the ball at the 45, but I don't blame the Bulldogs at all. Just maybe trying to kick it. Could have kicked it a little bit harder, get it down to like the 35 or so. But.
And another thing we were talking about was on the year that, of course, when you're not allowing teams to score, you're not going to get too many kick return opportunities, but they do have 2 touchdowns on kick returns, and they average 35 yards per return. So they're starting in good field position just about any return regardless. Here's a run on the first play of the game. Breaks one tackle and another one. He's in the clear, one man to beat, and he is gone. That is number 26, Brady Bixel, with his 19th rushing touchdown of the season. 12 seconds into the game, and it is 6-0 in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, that's just a fullback dive off the left side. Creighton Kelly, the halfback led. They blocked down, kick out. Missed tackle at about the 10, and that's the second time this year we've given up a touchdown.
Yeah, what game was that?
I can't remember.
Newman, maybe?
Might have been. Yes, it was Newman. So
Buikema is good on the point after attempt. 7-0 is the lead for the Eagles, and coming up here, Lake Mills will have their first shot at offense. Hopefully it goes a little better than that first defensive drive.
Yeah, like I said, just came off the left side, and they just sealed down and kicked out. So Bixel and Kelly are a pretty dynamic duo there. Creighton Kelly goes about 190 pounds, and usually you would think he'd be the fullback, but for whatever reason, Wes Hancock likes Bixel, who's a little bit smaller at the fullback spot. That traditionally in their wing T offense, the fullback will get the majority of the carries, so you kind of need a kid there that maybe is a little bit durable, and Creighton Kelly has had a few injuries in his high school career, so I'm guessing that's kind of the thinking there. So back deep we have Landon Price and I believe Zach Steeney tonight in for Nash.
On to kick is Buikema, and the kick is high and deep. Going to be received at about the 15 by the Bulldogs, trying to cut up the middle. He's got some space, a lot of room. He's in the clear.
We're going to return
Price
the favor.
Has it going all the way. No flags. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you respond.
I don't think he got touched.
I don't think so either.
So Landon Price with about a
85.
85-yard kick return. And Bulldogs haven't had one of those for a while, so awesome. Great blocking up front, and kind of split the middle, and it was over. So
Bulldogs are going to go for two with Nash Delger hurt and out this week, so it's going to be Helgeson. Carries it up the middle.
Nothing.
Is Christensen. He's going to get stuffed by number 34. Excuse me, that looks like Creighton Kelly or Zach Buikema in there.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a belly off the left side, but the timing looked a little
funky.
Yeah, when Hayden reversed out, it wasn't quite, the timing quite wasn't there. So chance there go up by one, but way to respond, like you said, Josiah. Great job. Just great for morale and hanging in there.
Big play. We haven't had a whole lot of big plays this season, a lot of just long, methodical drives, but those are nice once in a while. Get your blood going a little bit. So
awesome.
Hopefully that lights a little bit up in the defensive end and actually have them run more than one play from scrimmage on this drive. So the Bulldogs are back out there ready to kick it off. See if Austin Steeney can get some more air under this kick.
Yeah, I think his aiming point would be like about the 30, just kind of pooch it, but hit it hard, kick it hard.
Smith and Bixel back deep again for the Eagles.
Teague Smith and Brady Bixel back to receive. This is going to be Smith receiving it. It was a deeper tip. He's got some speed. He's got one man to beat. It's Landon Price, and he's going to bring him down.
Wow.
At about the 27-yard line. So Wes Hancock nearly houses one of them themselves.
There's a flag on the play. We might get a horse collar, too.
Which
he originally had him by the outside for the pad, but he might have got his right hand in the inside. So
we'll see the official call here. Personal foul, horse collar tackle is the call on Lake Mills. You know, you get them down, you don't let them score. The penalty sucks, but
yeah, you know they could fumble, they could whatever. So. Yep, did what he needed to do to get him on the ground.
And there's the dynamic kick return we were talking about. Received that at about the 20. Took that all the way to the 27, but the ball will be spotted at the Bulldog 14-yard line.
It said real good size up front for Wes Hancock. Same play that they scored the touchdown on.
This time we're going to have a tackle and a flag thrown from the near side official right about the 10-yard line. Typically, this is in the area of holding.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yep. I think it was holding on the edge.
And it will be a hold on West Hancock.
Take him back. So if you're listening at home, the Bulldogs are in a 5-3 defense tonight without Nash in there. You'll notice there's a single high safety in the middle of the field versus 2. So 3 linebackers and just corner safety. There's an outside trap to Kelly. He's got a lot of space. Going to get down inside the 5.
Big first down run for Creighton Kelly.
Austin Steeney's hobbling a little bit. That is not good news. So we are very thin at linebacker. Looks like Carter Christensen was trying to come in.
First and goal after a 1st and 20+ here. They're going to give it to Creighton Kelly again on the outside. He's in for the touchdown. Eagles with a official 2-play drive here that goes, 27 yards for the Creighton Kelly touchdown. They'll move up 13-6 here and wait for the point after.
So in that play, they just they block down the left guard. In that instance, pulls, kicks out, and then the running back just runs up inside, and they seal all the linebackers. And
Buchema's kick is no good. Wide right. He had wide right. He has missed a decent amount of kicks on this season. When I was looking earlier, I'll pull that up quickly as the teams will grab some water and we'll get set here for the kickoff.
West Hancock's offense is called a wing T. I think originally maybe it was the Delaware wing T, but the wing T is a very, 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 very old offense. It's a trapping offense. Majority of the time you're going to have 1 guard pulling, maybe 2 guards pulling and getting out there. Other than the dive play that they ran for the touchdown, most of the time they're going to trap. And they just try to seal people down inside and kick out. And they've just had a ton of success over the years with this wing T offense. You don't see it run by colleges or upper levels NFL anymore, but a lot of high schools run a wing T.
That was the 8th missed point after attempt of the year for Zach Buchema, 14 for 22 now, and here he is on for the kick, a high kick. It's going to be Landon Price again, about the same spot as the last return. This time, though, he's going to be corralled and brought down at the 22-yard line by a couple Eagles. And Lake Mills Bulldogs will start their first offensive drive here from their own 23-yard line.
23, yep, 23. Looks like West Hancock's coming out in a 4-4 offense. 4-4, cover 3, corner, safety. The safety's got the middle of the field. The 2 corners got a third.
Helgeson in the gun. Price in motion in the backfield. Low snap picked up by Helgeson. He's going to have to run with it. Gets a late push, and he's going to end up getting a few yards.
About 2, so
2-yard gain for Hayden Helgeson on a low snap and a botched play.
Yep. Actually got about 3, so he did a good job of getting something out of nothing there. So 2nd and 7.
We've already got 19 points and haven't even had 2 minutes come off the scoreboard yet.
Crazy.
Helgeson drops back, looks to throw. He's going to scramble to his right, and he's going to be cut down from behind. That's number 9, Gunnar Faust on the tackle. Another rushing attempt for Helgeson. He'll get 5 yards now, or 5 total yards on those 2 carries.
His receivers needed to help him out there a little bit. He was scrambling, and usually you practice that. So one kind of comes back towards him, and then the other one, if there's 2, which there were, he kind of goes down the sideline. So
it'll be 3rd and 5. Motion is going to be a pitch back to Jeremiah Jensen. Needs a block. Doesn't get one.
Didn't get it.
And Creighton Kelly from behind will bring him down.
Yep, Kelly did a really good job. He fought through the block of Zach Steeney and made the play. So just got to get in front of him, use your hands, and move your feet.
Officially a loss of 1 yard.
So we've got Bixel and Smith back deep, both dangerous.
Steeney on to punt for Lake Mills. Returner's positioned at the 35-yard line. Snap, bobbled for a second, recovered, and a decent kick. Received at the 47 and tripped up at the other 47.
By Zach Steeney. Good job, Zach. But great field position.
Eagles will have it at about the Lake Mills 44.
So not a bad punt for Austin filling in for Nash tonight. So just need you to stop here. So if you're at home, watch those guards. They're going to tell you where the football's going. So they're pulling right. There goes the football. Better job that time by the Bulldogs.
Kelly off right tackle, right down at about the 40-yard line. So a gain of about 4.
4-yard gain for Creighton Kelly on 1st and 10.
So you saw that both guards come up and pull to the right, and we turned it back inside, which was a good job there.
Zephyr Jamgard pitches it back.
Sweep.
A lot of room. Cuts back. Brady Bixel, one man to beat, and he gets tripped down from behind, but he's inside the 10. 1st and goal, Eagles. Jeremiah Jensen with the touchdown-saving tackle for the Bulldogs.
The problem, they got 2 tight ends, so there's 7 guys on that line of scrimmage, and they're able to just block down, seal everybody down, and you can't flow. You just can't flow. So I don't know if we need to widen out our ends a little bit.
1st and goal from the 5, handoff. And wrapped up after a gain of 1 or 2. Bixel this time will get stopped for only 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the Bulldog 3.
Looks like Leaf Rugney's in there right now at linebacker. I think for Austin Steeney. He's not getting any medical attention, but he did have a little bit of a gimp in that earlier drive.
7:15 left in the first quarter. It's a 13-6 lead for West Hancock, and they're knocking on the door for another score. Jamgard will hand it off. Off tackle. This is Bixel. He is in for the score. And the Eagles add on with 6 more, making it 19-6 here in the first quarter. He's up to 20 now on the season. 20 rushing touchdowns for Brady Bixel.
They're going to go for 2 to try to get PT's back here. Little quarterback power with Teague Smith, and he walks in.
Smith takes a direct snap in for a 2-point conversion off the right side.
So now the new score is 21-6. We'll take a quick breather and come back for the kickoff here on KIOW.com.
Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transforms crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kits 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20. years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
And we're back as West Hancock is set to kick off. And it's kind of a bouncy kick. Yeah, the tee went about
30 yards.
So Landon Christian covers it up at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, looks like that's where they're going to spot it.
He would have had some room to run, but he kind of had his back to the West Hancock kickoff team as he was fielding it, so good choice. See if we can get a few first downs.
Steeny out to the right. Helgeson in the gun motion in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch back to Jeremiah Jensen. This time he's got a little bit of a block, but shedding that block and making the tackle is Creighton Kelly.
Yep. Kelly's a dude. There's been a lot of Kellys at West Hancock forever, and right now we are not handling him on the edge. He's the left outside linebacker.
1 yard on the carry. Second carry of the game for Jensen.
Now they're back to a 4-3 with a cover 2. There's 2 safeties in the middle of the field.
Rolling out to his left, Helgeson's looking to throw. He's got a man, it's overthrown and nearly intercepted. Teague Smith was in the area, just couldn't get there luckily.
Yep, he did
for
have
Lake Mills.
Landon early, but that's tough for a high school quarterback to roll to your left and get your shoulders back square and be accurate. So
it'll bring up third down, 9 yards to go. During the break, I was looking up the stat leaders for rushing touchdowns, and now in the Class A, Bixel has moved into first place. Of course, unofficially, he came into the night in fourth place, one back of the leaders. But throwing here, one man made miss by the receiver, but not quite enough for the first down.
It's going to be about 3 yards short. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for it deep in their own territory. Which I'm thinking the thinking here is we haven't stopped them yet.
Yeah.
Why not take a shot here and see if we can't pick up 3 yards. Looks like they got they're in there pretty tight.
Pitch back out. It's going to be a throw for Jeremiah Jensen, a wobbler. There's the pass interference. Because the ball was underthrown, the intended receiver was Zach Steeny. Flags all over the 50-yard line, and Lake Mills is going to get a first down on penalty. Getting creative, going to the back pages of the playbook there.
Well, they were the victim of that 3 times last week.
They were.
Put it in the playbook this week. But, yeah, he had gotten behind the secondary, so, yeah, it was underthrown. But we'll pick up 15 there, so keep the drive going. First down of the night for the Bulldog offense. And most importantly, keeps West Hancock's offense off the field.
Ball spotted at the Bulldog 44-yard line. Henderson will move to the right. Ball's on the turf, and Helgeson luckily able to get back on top of it. It looked like they were running the option, and I think he just dropped it.
Yeah, I think he pulled it out of the belly there, the fullback, and sometimes that mesh, sometimes the fullback thinks he's going to keep it. And so, yeah, just it wasn't smooth. So no gain, 2nd and 10. 5 minutes to go, first quarter, 21-6 Eagles.
Steeny down low. Christensen in the backfield. Motion is Price. He's going to get the pitch outside. Gets a block from Jeremiah Jensen and falls forward for a solid gain on 2nd down. We'll see where they officially spot it, but it looks like he got at least half.
Much better job on Kelly that time. I think that was Jerry Jensen. And like I said, he got between the ball carrier and the defender and used his hands and just kept his feet moving.
So it was Price with a 5-yard gain there. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs right about midfield at the 49-yard line.
Does Carter Christensen have a carry yet at fullback?
Just on the conversion attempt.
Okay.
Rolling out to his left. Helgeson tries to make a man miss, cannot. He's going to be brought back down in the backfield, down to the 45, a loss of 4.
Looks like we're going to punt this time.
4th and 9.
Maybe try and flip the field position a little bit.
Austin Steeney on to punt. We've got Teague Smith and Brady Bixel back to receive. They're positioned at the 20. Kick is a little sidewinder. It might go out of bounds. No, it takes a short Lake Mills bounce, and it'll be picked up by Price at the 27-yard line. A decent punt.
Yep.
Hoping a little longer, but not too bad, as I believe that is the worst field position of the evening so far for West Hancock.
Definitely. So Austin Steeney's still not in on defense. So I'm not sure what his injury issue is, but he's out there to punt because I'm not sure who the third punter is.
Zephyr Jamgard in the back, or under center. He's going to hand it off to Creighton Kelly. Makes one man miss on the right side, and it'll be brought down close to the 40-yard line. First down carry for Creighton Kelly.
They've liked running that outside trap to the right, and they like running the dive to the left so far.
Under center, they're going to give it off.
Yep, reverse.
On a reverse. This is number 4, Teague Smith, with some space, and a guy leading the way on the convoy tries to push out of the way Landon Price, but he will bring him down. Big gainer for Teague Smith on first down inside the 25.
Yeah, that's just a reverse. You saw 2 guys out front. They pulled the right tight end that time. So they pull one guard, pull the tight end, and both those guys were out in front running free with nobody to block until they get down the field long ways.
Ball at the 23-yard line. They're going to hand it up the middle. Yep. And Bixel will get about 5 on the first down carry.
So that's their quick hitter, fullback trap. Center blocks down, pull, kick out, inside. Good job by the Bulldogs to hold it to about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, 4. 2nd and 6 here. 2:15 left in the opening quarter. 21-6 is the score. Couple touchdowns already for Brady Bixel, excuse me.
Yep,
looking to throw. He's got a wide open receiver in the corner of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Zach Bukema, the receiver. And it's going to be Zephyr Jamgard with a 19-yard passing touchdown to make it 27-6 with the point after coming up.
Yep, so Zach Steeney there just got caught looking in the backfield. Everything looks the same, and his read is at tight end. If he blocks down, it's a run. If he releases, it's a pass. He was looking in the backfield.
Bukema on for the point after, 1 for 2 this evening. Snap is blocked. So
Wyatt
blocked
Hanna
on the attempt from Wyatt Hanna. The
Yep.
snap was bobbled momentarily. Might have helped the Bulldogs get behind the line of scrimmage there, and we will stay at 27-6. Just the 18th pass attempt on the season for Jamgard, and already 4 touchdowns on 18 attempts. That's quite efficient.
And like I said, that's why 4 out of 18. Everything looks the same. You know, it looks like a run play in the backfield. and you lose your discipline. You want to find that ball, but in this offense, you cannot look for the ball. You have to read your keys. Your key there in that case, like I said, is the tight end, and that's the result. Wide open touchdown pass.
Yeah, and of those 18, only 8 completed, so half of the completions are going for scores. It's an efficient offense, and not a lot of teams in the state that can bring this team down, as evident of last year, defending state champions, undefeated this year.
Well, I think Coach Sanger only has 3 losses in his coaching career. It's his 5th year, maybe.
It's just incredible. So just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Pukema on to kick. Steeney and Price back to receive for the Bulldogs. This time it's going to be a squib picked up by the Bulldogs, and it'll be brought down at the 35. Number 35, Leaf Rogney, was the returner as he picked it up at about the 30.
Gustavo Gomez on the tackle. Almost both. They're on 35-yard line to start this series.
First and 10, from the 35.
Bulldogs still in their pistol formation. Timeout, West Hancock. Okay, we'll get a chance to hear from some of our
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kids 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
And we're back, so the Bulldogs have first and 10. Nose is just about at the 35. West Hancock took a timeout. Not sure what. Maybe they didn't have the personnel they wanted. But once again, as I said, Bulldogs in that shotgun pistol formation. Carter Christensen, the fullback.
Pitch back outside to Landon Price, trying to get to the edge first, but brought down. Guess who? Creighton Kelly. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If we can block him, we're going to get some yards, but so far
he's got some speed for the linebacker. Price has got some speed of his own, but you're making that stop consistently, only getting 1 and 2 yards. That's quite impressive from the senior for the Eagles. 2nd and 8. Up the middle, Christensen's going to get maybe a half yard.
74, read a lot. No gain, nothing there.
Under a minute now here in the first quarter. 3rd and 8 coming up for Lake Mills. Still looking for their first down,
like we're
not from penalty.
Double covering our receivers out wide.
Throwing and caught by Jeremiah Jensen. He's going to be close to the marker. It looks like they're going to give it to him. He got down. An extra yard. Needed the 45. He gets to the 46. It'll be a 9-yard catch for Jensen, his 2nd of the day.
Yep, nice ball by Hayden, hit him right in stride.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of interesting. They were double covering our split over here on the boundary side, or the closest here, which I thought was kind of interesting. But
back to pass. Helgeson, quick pass, caught. Price out of bounds. Minimal gain.
I kind of like this short game. Remember that we went to that 2-minute offense a few weeks ago and against Newman and had some success moving the ball. So, maybe not in every down, but I think that's kind of what you got to do. You got to get rid of the ball quick, mix in a run here or there, and Some space for Carter Christensen.
And he's going to be pushed back.
A little bit of space, not a lot.
Crosses midfield. Working on a tackle.
Stopping the clock for... we do. I guess there is a flag.
Oh, there it is. Right by the stick, down marker. Unofficially, just to the 49-yard line for Christensen. Illegal procedure on the Bulldogs. That'll bring them back 5 yards.
Still second down.
Down to the 44-yard line. Now it'll be second down and 12.
I don't think we were on the line of scrimmage, our receiver over there. So we're going to let the clock run out to end the quarter. So as we come to the end of the first quarter, a lot of action.
Especially really early on. We had 19 points before 2 minutes came off the clock. But yeah, 27-6 is our score. Eagles on top of the Bulldogs after 12 minutes. We'll take a quick break and come back for the start of the second quarter right after this.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josiah Cleveland and Coach Bill Burns here with you. Start of the second quarter from Lake Mills as they will flip the field, and it'll be second and 12 for the Bulldogs from their own 44-yard line. Moved back moments ago by a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty.
So the Bulldogs come out to the offensive left with twin receivers.
Low snap. Looking for a quick pass, and he's swallowed up. No, he gets the ball out. How in the world did Hayden Helgeson get the ball out?
Yeah, he was definitely throwing it. So it's going to be 3rd and 12. The offensive lineman got to do a better job. They were in on Hayden right away, so got to do a little bit better job, giving him at least 2.5, 3 seconds.
They're looking for that quick strike, I believe, maybe on a slant pattern. So they'll come out similarly here. It's going to be a quick throw to Price, and he's got crunched.
Yep. So, yep, they flow the ball really well.
And Price is hobbling now. He is in some discomfort.
Make sure we got 11 men out there.
Smith and Nixon backed up to receive the punt. Austin Senior doing the punting.
Austin Steeny on to punt. Good snap. The punt is short.
Short and to the right.
And nearly hits Kelly, but will be downed at the 40-yard line of the Eagles. That's where they'll have their first possession of the second quarter.
I think we only got 10 out there. No, we got 11. We got 11. Price is on the sideline.
Sitting on the bench, got his helmet off. Trainer next to him.
Now we got 11.
Henderson late getting on. The last time we saw the Eagles offense, they had a passing touchdown. This time it's going to be a run up the middle for Creighton Kelly breaks out of one tackle. He's in the clear. One man to beat. That's Steeney, and he cannot get to him. Touchdown, Eagles. And Creighton Kelly's second.
I think they could have almost called illegal motion on 24. He went in motion there and started to square his shoulder pads up the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped. But, just a lot of space out there, and another touchdown for the Eagles.
Going for 2 here after a couple missed point afters. One blocked, one wide right. Going to be a quarterback power again over to the right side, and a walk-in for Teague Smith. Successful 2-point conversion makes it 35-6. 10:50 left in the second quarter, and what's been an all Eagles game here so far.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Came into the game knowing that it's going to be a uphill battle against the defending champions. And currently the biggest thing on my mind is just staying healthy, and it looks like Price is out there to receive, so that's encouraging.
You know, and with the score being what it is, it's so early in the game. You know, West Hancock, they're gonna, you know, their starters, they need playing time too. You know, so, you know, I would guess we're gonna see the majority of their starters for the majority of this half, and so we gotta keep playing. Just gotta keep playing.
Bukema on to kick it off from the 40, end over end. It's going to be received by Price. He almost slips at about the 20, kept his footing, but was brought down shortly thereafter.
Smith making that tackle for the Eagles.
And he does look okay. He's going to stay out there, not headed towards the sideline. So I think he just slipped on the return. And it will be spotted at the 25-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start this offensive possession.
Yeah, West Hancock's front four there on defense are pretty formidable. They all look the same, built the same, not real tall, but real thick in the lower body.
Handoff up the middle for Carter Christensen, and a decent chunk of yards there, about 3 or 4 on first down. Only the second carry officially for Christensen.
It's like number 31 for Britt Bukema. He's hobbling a little bit. He's their middle linebacker. He's a good-looking football player there.
Motion in the backfield. Another handoff on the belly play up the middle. Flag flies. Christensen not going to get as many yards this time. We'll see what the marker is. Thrown from the defensive backfield.
It's like a motion, nope, holding.
Holding on the Bulldogs. They will decline the penalty, and it will be 3rd and 6.
It's interesting that they declined that.
Yes.
Pretty confident that they can get a stop here. So twins to the left here for the Bulldogs. They're actually 2 by 2, so 2 receivers to the left and right.
Looking to throw, short pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Hits the ground before a diving Jeremiah Jensen can get there. Even if he did, it would have been short, as it would have been at the 30-yard line.
Offense is staying out there. Sometimes this has been our reverse. We usually run that to Nash. He's not in there right now, obviously.
Single receiver on the far right and far left. And we're going to fake the pitch and roll out to our right. Helgeson throws towards the sideline looking for Jeremiah Jensen, and the pass was incomplete. You had some pressure in the backfield from number 74, Ray Gretelat.
Yeah,
another one of those captains, big guy, right in the face.
I think he had time, though. He had time, and I think we did a decent job sealing 74 inside, and just missed him. So Mills taking the timeout.
Bulldogs use the timeout, and we will use the timeout here as well. We'll get a word from our sponsors and be right back.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
And we're back. West Hancock takes over inside the Bulldogs' 30-yard line.
Looking out to pass. He's got a man, but thrown just a little bit too far out of the reach of the receiver, Gunnar Fost.
Little bootleg left, and once again, everything looks the same. Play action, the back. Pull a guard for pass protection out there on the left side, but just overthrown.
9:34 left in the first half. Jam guard under center. Going to be a handoff to Teague Smith as he's going to rumble and stumble and just stumble down short of taking it to the house. Helgeson on the tackle. Be 1st and 10 from the 15.
Yeah, once again, West Hancock's just doing a great job. They're just sealing our D tackle and our linebackers down inside and kicking out, and we just we can't get there.
This time it's going to be the same play, just a different running back, as this is Brady Bixel, as he will rumble his way into the end zone for a touchdown, his 3rd of the game. And it will add 6 more to the score for West Hancock, 41-6.
Is that Bixel's 3rd touchdown or 4th? 3rd?
At least 3. I've already lost track, to be honest.
Yeah, once again, Teague Smith back there at quarterback. They run quarterback power. Now they're just going to do the same thing other side, but this time Jerry Jensen gets in there, and Bulldog D gets a stop. Well-needed stop.
Jensen on a tackle.
You know, and it's just these types of games are hard. Obviously I've been there, and down 41-6. And there's still 90 minutes to go in the half, and there's not a lot you can say as a coach when the kids come over the side, and their heads are down, and about all you can tell the kids is, hey, we just got to keep playing.
Yeah.
Keep playing, play the game. Don't worry about scoreboard. One play at a time. You got to play football hard, and just keep playing. So I know that's the conversation that's going on right now, and just need something positive to happen.
Let's take a peek at some other area scores while we await the kickoff. Forest City is on top of Esterville Lincoln Central 13-0 in that one. That game is in Esterville. West Bend Mallard 34-0 at Northwood Kensett. And Clear Lake and Hampton Dumont do not have a score listed as of now. Bukema on to kick it off for West Hancock. End over end, long kick. It's going to be Steeny this time receiving for Lake Mills, trying to get up the middle, and he's going to be brought down after a minimal return. Gets it to the 24. AGWSR leading Belmont Clemmy 14-7.
So we are in a continuous clock now.
We are. Spirit Lake up 27-6 on Garner. Helgeson in the gun. Motion. Pitch back outside. This is Price. Has a blocker in front of him. It's Jensen. He's going to be forced out of bounds by number 31, Zach Bukema.
Good gain.
Yeah, 6 yards on the
gain.
first down carry for Price.
They didn't know whether to cut it up inside or just stay behind the lead blocker, so did a good job just hanging in there and picking up 6.
Pass, quick pass to the outside. Steeny makes a man miss, trying to get to the sideline. It'll be brought down, I believe, just a couple yards shy of the first down marker. Could have been a loss, but did well to break the ankles of the defender. He's going to be a yard shy.
Short, 2 shots to get a yard here. As long as we can keep our hands on that football.
Flag on the play.
Yeah. I think Hayden Helgeson was moving before it was snapped.
5-yard penalty.
It's tough. No, it makes it 3rd and 6. I think we got to run our 11 or 12 triple option, see if we can get it pitched. We have a little different linebacker on the outside here.
Helgeson takes a snap. Pitch back outside to Price. Tries to make a man miss and gets back up to the 30 before being brought down by a few white jerseys of the Eagles.
Yeah, Teague Smith from the safety spot read that, and and that's what you do. You play downhill and hard. Made Landon kind of stop and have to see.
Fourth down for the Bulldogs. They'll keep the offense out there. Down by 35 here with 6 minutes left in the first half. Helgeson takes a snap, looks to throw. Looking deep, and now he's going to be brought down from behind on the sack by Gunnar Faust. I believe Gretelat was back there as well.
Yep, he's just got to get rid of that. I mean, he doesn't have 3 seconds right now to get rid of it, so. 5:40, continuous clock, as I mentioned. Anytime one team gets up by 35 or more, the clock will continue to run other than timeouts and scoring. So Creighton Kelly's playing the wing back here instead of the halfback.
It's going to be a pass.
Out to him out in the flat.
Outside, Kelly breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and is finally brought down by Hannah. after a gain of 4, 5, 6,
Good
6 yards.
Good pursuit by Wyatt Hanna, making that play from his nose tackle position.
Ball spotted at the 16 of Lake Mills. Jam guard under center. This time it's going to be another handoff up the middle. And another touchdown for Brady Bixel with yet another rushing score. 47-6. On to kick here after a few conversion attempts. Low snap, picking it up, looking to throw, and knocked away. Nicely done.
Number 33.
53.
I think it's 33. No, 53. You're right. You're
Ethan
right. My
Lawson
bad.
there.
Ethan Lawson. Good job, Ethan.
Holder was the quarterback, so he was able to throw and be comfortable with it, but good play there. We'll keep it 47-6.
4:34 left to go. First half, second quarter.
When we do get to halftime, we'll have our halftime show. And our halftime show will be brought to you by Storby Seeds. About 4.5 minutes away from our half.
So West Hancock getting ready to kick off here. And back deep are Price and Steeney.
Low line drive kick right to Steeney.
Go.
Just trying to weave through the return coverage team and does a decent job. Yeah, he didn't have a space initially, and so we waited for some holes to develop. Up to the 36-yard line. So some solid starting field position here for the Bulldogs. See if they can't get a scoring drive string together here. Helgeson in the gun, takes the snap, rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Breaks one tackle and is brought down after a gain of about 2.
Yep, 2 yards.
Second and 8.
So for some of you historians out there, a lot of points being scored tonight. And the year was 1996. West Hancock was ranked number 1. Lake Mills was ranked number 3. In the same district. That ball game ended up 74-28. Rules were different. We played them 2 or 3 weeks later, first round of playoffs. And that game ended up 59-30. Wow. Those were Lake Mills' only 2 losses that year. Yeah, I sure wish it would have been different back then, because I think we, right now, we had a very, very good football team, and West Hancock went on to win the state title that year. But Hannah and Lake Mills are only 2 losses of the year, but a lot of points in those 2 games. And I remember the playoff game in the fourth quarter, we got it down to 38-30, but kicked off after we scored. Guess what West Hancock did?
Housed it.
And we squibbed it all the way down inside the 5. So it's been going on a long time.
A lot of pre-snap movement, both sides here. We'll see what the call is.
There's some Brett guys in there right away, too. But it looks like, man.
They're going to get it on the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty brings up 3rd and 12.
This playoff, receiver bringing it in was a little late getting it in, down to 5 seconds.
Helgeson still waiting. Takes a snap with 2 on the play clock. Looks to throw down the sideline. Just a little too high for Steeny, the intended receiver.
I think you got to punt it here, but maybe not.
4th and 12 coming up.
We're going to punt.
.90 seconds left in this opening half. Low snap. Steeny does handle it and gets it off. It's going to take a bounce at the 45 and roll up to the 39-yard line, 39.5-yard line of West Hancock. And with the running clock, they will have to get one play off, and then we can head to half.
Yep.
So we're down to 45 seconds. In the shotgun. Snap is taken. Nobody was ready. Penalty flags will fly, and I believe that is the first penalty, second penalty of the game. First pre-snap penalty of the game for West Hancock.
Yep, so moving back 5.
Takes a snap, looks to throw.
Four
Looking
vertical,
deep.
4 vertical.
He's got a man. It's underthrown, and it's intercepted by Zach Steeny with the interception.
I wish he could have kept his feet because he, on this near sideline, would have had a lot of room. But great job being where he needed to be and gets the pick. So the half will run out with the running clock as we head to halftime. 47-6, West Hancock lead.
So as I preluded to earlier, our halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com. We'll take a few minutes and come back for our halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed.
At Farmers...
Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transforms crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kids 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
What has your nitrogen done for you lately? At Storby Seed, we want to make sure you understand your nitrogen program and how Proven 40 can fit. From diversifying your nitrogen program with Proven 40, that's 40 pounds of ammonia nitrogen, to its efficiency of which it can go on seed or in furrow, so you don't have to take as much synthetic nitrogen to the field. Finally, it's the consistency of Proven 40. It stays on the root and will not leach or run. Check out StorbySeed.com to find out more on our 0% financing until December 2025 and how you can get cash back with our Innovator program. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Waldorf University's Tuition Match Scholarship matches the tuition at Iowa community colleges, as well as Riverland and RCTC in Minnesota.
Waldorf matches the tuition rate, and so you're basically paying the price that you would for a community college, but for a four-year university. So I looked at that and I was like, well, man, that's a really good deal. But yeah, I couldn't pass up paying the same tuition rate for a university as I would for a community college.
To find out more about the Tuition Match Scholarship, go to waldorf.edu/tuition match today.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
MBT Bank is proud to watch our Lake Mills Bulldogs represent our school and communities. We look forward to seeing your accomplishments throughout the school year. Good luck to our Bulldogs all season long from MBT Bank in Lake Mills. MBT Bank proudly serves our communities in 9 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, partnering with our customers for all their personal, commercial, or agricultural needs. Where will you go with MBT? MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Confidently ensure your family's online world is safe with WCTA's Managed Wi-Fi and Security Plus. With additional parental controls, you can filter content, add time limits, and prioritize your network traffic for the tasks that matter. Monitor and protect with ease today. Download our WCTA Managed Wi-Fi app and get 3 months free of Security Plus. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
I'm part of the 100%.
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 Hi, I'm Vanessa Kaler. A recent state survey asked NIAC students if we would recommend NIAC to family and friends, and the answer was 100% said yes, including me. NIAC is close to home, so I save money on housing, driving, and meals, but also the tuition is far less than if I'd started at a 4-year school. The instructors and advisors are supportive and helpful, and my credits will all transfer. I'm proud to say that I'm part of the 100% that says choose NIAC first.
Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transformed crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kids 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestatHardware.com.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And the Lake Mills Band is just finishing up their performance.
Yeah, they had a really successful Algona Band Days last Saturday. Said they got second place in Class 2A, fourth place all around in the Sweepstakes Award, and they'll be looking for another Division I rating tomorrow in Fort Dodge. So best of luck to the marching band.
Yep. So we've got about 4:30 on the clock, and then they'll put three more once the teams come out. So, once again, if wondering what the coaches can say to the Bulldogs in there at halftime, and kind of what I said earlier, just got to keep playing. And now that we're in the second half, I would guess West Hancock's going to get some other kids in there and get some experience for some of those younger kids. Got some senior activities tonight. Senior band members, I think, are going to get recognized. And then after the game, the senior football players and cheerleaders, as has been the tradition for many years. The football players have footballs down there with their name and number on it. The cheerleaders got the year on their, what do you call those things?
Megaphones.
Megaphones,
yeah.
Yes, megaphones.
Shelby Matern, flute and featured soloist.
Yeah, so...
flute and featured soloist. Kaylee Taft, clarinet.
You got some score updates for us there, Josiah, at all?
13-13 in Estraville as the Midgets have come back from a 13-point deficit and tied it up at, I believe that game is at halftime. Clear Lake is beating Hampton Dumont Cal at the half, 29-0. Northwood Kensett is trailing at home to West Bend Mallard, 42-0 at halftime. AGWSR is up 14-7 at AGWSR against Belmont Clemmy. And Spirit Lake is on top of Garner Hayfield Ventura 35-6. That game is at Garner. So a couple district games there with the Forest City Astroville game and the Spirit Lake and Garner game.
Senior cheerleaders and their parents. We have Maddie Manis. Her parents are Heather Manis and Mike and Julia Manis. Her favorite cheer memory is jamming out to Baby by Justin Beamer right after every single away game. Her future plans are to attend the University of Northern Iowa for 2 years.
Thank you.
And attend Allen College for 2 years to major in applied health sciences and diagnostic medical sonography to become an ultrasound technician. Second senior cheerleader is Brittany Liebeg. Parents are John and Jamie Liebeg. Her favorite cheer memory is laughing with Josephine and Maddie. Future plans are to attend the University of Minnesota, majoring in kinesiology and biology to become a physical therapist. Our third senior cheerleader is Tara Lee. Her parents are Jesse and Sadie Lee. Her favorite cheer memory is having her mom as her coach and all the fun team builders before the Friday night games. Her future plans are to attend college to pursue a degree in either elementary education or dental hygiene. And our fourth and final senior cheerleader is Joa Gilbertson. Her parents are Jeremy and Janelle Gilbertson. Her future plans are to continue her education at NIAC with a nursing program and hopefully become a travel nurse or a labor and delivery nurse. Let's hear it again for the 4 senior cheerleaders for all their time and for their parents.
Recognizing the senior cheerleaders here for the Bulldogs, Tara Lee, Maddie Manis, Joa Gilbertson, and Brittany Liebeg.
Also, one more reminder that after the game,
So the 3-minute clock has started. Let's quickly touch on some halftime stats. Hayden Helgeson is 5 for 10 through the air with 20 yards. He also has 5 carries for 3 yards. Landon Price has 4 rushes for 15 yards, 2 catches for 2 yards. Carter Christensen with 5 carries for 5 yards. Jerry Jensen with 2 carries for no yards, 2 catches on 3 targets with 15 total yards. And then Zach Steeney with 1 catch on 2 targets with 3 total yards.
Yeah, so tough sledding statistically for the Bulldogs. But, I do see a few smiles down on the sideline, which is good to see. And, just come out and have fun second half here. And
on Thursday the 17th at NIAC.
Play hard.
Yeah.
Middle school football finished their season on Tuesday at home.
We had the really nice start, at least, offensively and special teams wise. Not as nice defensively with the first play touchdown for the Eagles.
Did we have a special teams touchdown last year? Punt return, kick return. I don't think we did.
I don't recall. I could be wrong.
I mean, I had a lot of big plays last year with Logan.
We did have a lot of big plays.
Alex Manis and Nash and.
I think we had a couple close calls on returns, getting up to like the 30, 25, even the 10. But I don't know if we had a return touchdown. Guess I could find out quickly while we have a little bit of some time, about a minute left until the half starts.
It's hard for Nash too. I mean, arguably Nash is one of our best players, and he's not a senior. But to miss games is hard, and I know my senior year of high school, I missed one game, and man, that was tough. That was tough. You know, you only got so many.
Yeah.
And football, you only play once a week versus a lot of your other sports that play multiple times a week. So when you do miss one game, it's tough. So hopefully he can be back next week. So the Bulldogs are going to receive the football.
Those were receiving to start the second half as Zach Stady, Landon Price back.
Yeah, and to answer your question, they did not.
Okay. Okay, get something going here.
Bukema with the kick. It's going to be picked up on a hop by Steeney. Tries to cut to the right side. Moves up to about the 30-yard line. And he'll be down. They're going to spot it at the 29.
So, yep, 1st and 10.
Actually spotted at the 30. 1st and 10 at the 30.
So once again, continuous clock. So the clock is moving. A few different faces in there for West Hancock.
Back to pass. Helgeson gets hit as he throws, and the throw is high, intended for Price.
Landon Price. We have 2nd and 10.
Some more pressure, even with those new faces. I
don't see any new ones up front. I see a different. Really, I don't see too many new faces. Sorry, I think the majority of them are Smith's in, and Kelly's in, and Bixel's in. So yeah, the majority of them are still there.
2nd and 10 here.
Okay.
Running to the outside and tripped up right at the 30. 1 yard on the carry.
We're down at the 30.
For Price.
3rd and 10. Really making a stop.
Correction, no gain. Oh, 3rd down and 10 to go from their own 30-yard line for the Bulldogs. Helgeson barking out orders. Motion in the backfield is Price. They're going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a keeper for Helgeson.
Nope, Jensen's got it.
Jensen has it, excuse me.
Yep. Nothing there. Creighton Kelly again doing a great job out there in the edge. So
Kelly on the stop.
You know, we just the option, the pitch phase isn't working. We haven't been able to establish Carter up the middle tonight at all, and so we're going to come out in punt formation.
4th and 12.
Good snap. A bit better punt this time. Oh, tackle him.
Teague is going to bring it up across the 45 of Lake Mills, close to the 40. They're going to spot at the 41.
Yeah, no fair catch there, and we had a couple guys right there that
maybe kind of surprised they didn't fair catch it.
Exactly, a little surprised that with that close proximity that he didn't fair catch it, and then he scooted for a couple, but not too many yards.
So it's going to be at the 41-yard line for West Hancock. Again, running clock as we're under 9 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Jam guard gives it off to the running back. This is a new face and a good tackle from Steeney, as the running back was number 5, Kobe Subject, the sophomore running back, 6'1", about 170 pounds.
Yep, nice open field tackle. Got Hayden Helgeson at safety from his corner spot, and Landon Christian now is in at the left defensive corner. So Landon Price is out of the game right now. Don't see him being 10-2, so let's give him a break from the series.
2nd down, handoff up the middle. Bixel brought down, but a 1st down run.
Josiah Geldahl.
Tackle at the 25. First down for the Eagles.
7:40 to go, third quarter.
First and 10 from the Bulldog 25-yard line. Brady Bixel in the backfield. And they're going to give it off to Subject. He's going to break a tackle, has a blocker out in front, and a nice tackle made by the ankles for Helgeson.
Wyatt Hanna once again from his nose guard position, hustling, making tackle 15 yards down the field.
It will be first and goal from the 5.
That's kind of stuff that'll look, doesn't look good for our team, but for Wyatt individually on film, seeing a 245-pound lineman hustling down there. He's actually playing defensive end this half. He's out at the right defensive end.
Jam guard under center. Same exact play, same result. This time all they needed was 5, and Subject will rush in for the score. Jacoby Subject with the rushing touchdown. 53-6. And for Subject, that is rushing touchdown number 2 of the season. Going on for 2, or are they going to kick it here?
It's like they are going to kick it.
Snap, hold, kick is good.
Wyatt Hanna came in free and just missed it.
54-6 is the score. 6:41 left in this third quarter. Bulldogs will huddle up before going out on the field to receive the kickoff.
Just, offensive machine for the Eagles here.
I think I overheard Jay here to my left said something about 8 carries, 170 something for Bixel on the evening.
Yeah,
I'll have to get the official or their unofficial stats during our post game, but
averaging over 10, 12 yards a carry.
Absolutely,
probably.
Yeah. It's just there's not a whole lot you can say, partially because you don't know what to say, and you're just kind of in awe of how effective this offense is. And despite the constant, we've got so much film because they've been doing this for decades. You have so much film on it, but nobody or very few teams have found ways to shut it down and let alone even be competitive in some of these games. It's just incredible.
Yep.
Here's a decent return for the Bulldogs as they'll get up across the 30-yard line. This is Landon Price. Good to see he's moving well after he hobbled a little bit in that first half.
Bulldogs will start this series at their own 32.
It'll be the 32-yard line where they spot the football. Approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter.
Now we do have some different Eagle players in up front and at one of the linebacker positions.
Helgeson back to pass. Pass is going to be caught on the far sideline right in front of the Eagle bench side. Vaxtini with the catch.
Good gain.
Going to be 5 yards on the first down reception.
Second and about 4.
Make it 6. Rolling out. This is Price. He's going to be dragged down in the backfield. Good tackle on the open field.
Yep. Great job stringing that out. Might have had a chance to cut it up to get a few yards, but I think that was Bixel, fighting off that block. So good football player, number 26. It's kind of interesting how West Hancock, they interchange their corners and safeties. So depending on the defensive call.
3rd and 10. Jensen in the backfield. Ball's on the turf. They will pitch it back to him. He's going to make a man miss. Now redirect and breaks. No, he can't break a tackle. Good open field tackle. Preston Gakin on the tackle there.
Yeah,
kind of a...
Wyatt Hanna wanted to block him, but it would have been a block in the back. So
a lot of craziness on that play. Could have honestly probably had a better chance of getting a first down what actually happened than...
Right. He was going nowhere to the right.
It will be a loss of 2, 4th and 12 here for the Bulldogs, as they'll keep the offense out there. Looking to throw. Helgeson's pass is in traffic and knocked down. Intended receiver was Zach Steeney, but it's nearly intercepted. It will be a turnover on downs. That was Nathan Bixel, Brady's little brother, on the knockdown.
So turnover on downs by the Bulldogs with 3:25 to go. 54-6. So looks like a different offense personnel-wise for West Hancock.
Cohen White, number 11, the sophomore, 5'11", 145. He is now the quarterback.
Nothing will change
Eagles.
in terms of their scheme. Everything will be exactly the same.
Handing it off. Right tackle. The carry will go to number 3, Nathan Bixel. It'll be first down rush. Up to the Bulldog 20-yard line. First and 10, back to him, same play. This time he's going to be swallowed up after a gain of about 3.
Got Preston Gakin, a freshman. Number 25 is also in the backfield.
The 19-yard line, 2nd and 8.
Down to 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Rolling out. It's going to be a keeper for Cohen White. Tries to stiff arm a tackler and is brought down close to the sticks. 3rd and short coming up.
Be 3rd and about 3.
Brings it about 3rd and 3 at the 14.
Nathan Bixel, left side, not a whole lot. I think he's going to be short of the line to gain.
Dive off the left. Yep, 4th and long 1.
Making a tackle, 4th and long. Maybe about 4th and 2.
If we don't fire our linebackers, maybe in that B gap, and looks like they're in a full house, straight T, same play.
This is Bixel, Nathan Bixel, first down.
Except the first down.
Inside the 5.
That time they had 3 backs all together in the backfield, so just a straight T. And
First and goal. Aiden Helgeson made that last tackle.
First and goal from the 4-yard line here for West Hancock, as they don't have to run a play. Play clock is at 20, game clock is at 16, so they can let this go to the end of the quarter. And that is what they're going to do as we will head to the fourth quarter. 54-6 is the score, and the Eagles looking for 6 more. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KIOW.com.
Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transforms crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kits 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Eagles are on the 4-yard line.
Cohen White will hand it off to Nathan Bixel, who rumbles past the goal line in for a West Hancock touchdown.
That straight dive play, left side, B gap. Worked for him all night. So the Eagles go up 60-6. 11:57 on the clock.
This is Juan Alvarado on to kick. Kick is up, and it is no good.
Wide left.
Plenty of power on it.
Yeah, it looked like he was.
He's listed just as a kicker here on the roster sheet in the program here.
He was almost too fast on
Yeah.
his approach.
So we'll stay a 60-6 ball game. Check up on some scores in our area. Spirit Lake still up 35-6 in Garner. Belmont Clemmy and AGWSR. Now, as I say that, we have a score for Belmont Clemmy as they're a point away from tying it up in Ackley. Long rushing touchdown there, it looks like. Northwood Kensett still trails 42-0 against West Bend Mallard. Clear Lake still up 29-0 over Hampton Dumont Cal. And Forest City is now trailing 20-13 in Esterville after being up 13-0 early in the first quarter.
Some of you interested in how Caleb Bacon's recovering. I did text back and forth with him this week, so he's progressing as good.
Okay.
And said he was going to have some X-rays yesterday just to see where everything was at.
Short kick. Leaf Rogney with his second kick return of the night as he receives that at the 30 and moves up to the 37-yard line.
Right,
so there's no chance he plays
no, I
next for my game, though.
Which is when?
Next week.
No.
Okay.
No. Maybe.
Well, bummer.
They get to the Big 12 champ game or something beyond that. Who knows? Hopefully, I think it's going good for him the way it sounded.
That's good. Option phase here. Helgeson's going to keep it. He's got the sideline, and he's just going to make a business decision and go out of bounds. Close to maybe a late hit, and we've got a Bulldog down at the 39-yard line.
Can't really see who it is.
No, a smaller guy, probably a skill position, I would assume. It's not Steeney, it's not Price, it's not Henderson. know it's not Helgeson.
Is it Landon Christian, number 8? Was he in there that time?
I don't know. It was Landon Christian, number 8, as he'll get some help walking off the field. Not sure what happened to him, but a little ginger. So we'll take him to the table to check him out. First down for Lake Mills on that rushing attempt from Helgeson. Ended up going for, what, 14 or so? 13 or 14?
I think so.
So 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Motion and penalty flag will fly. Neutral zone infraction called on the Eagles. That'll bring it to a 1st and 5.
So we got Leif Rogney in at one of the slot backs. Jerry Jensen at the other. Carter Christensen still at fullback.
And they will give it to Carter Christensen. His best run of the night as he stumbles through up to the 30-yard line and down to the 29.
Yep, best run of the night for Carter.
First down Bulldogs inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Fouled by Woody for the Eagles.
$17-yard run. First and 10 again here for Lake Mills. As it's going to be a carry up the middle for Carter Christensen. This time not going to get a first down. In fact, he's only going to get a couple.
9:35 to go in the ball game.
Second and 8 here for the Bulldogs. Helgeson takes a snap, belly play, giving it off to Christensen, and he is met immediately in the backfield, powers his legs, and gets a couple yards.
Yep, number 30 linebacker was in right away, and that is Jonas Hollenbach, a senior. Actually, he's a D tackle.
There is Landon Christian coming back in, so that's good.
That's good. 3rd and 6 from the 25. Looks like there's a little bit.
Snap. Helgeson's going to keep it and be brought down close to the 20-yard line. Going to be a little short of the first down.
Square on the tackle, bringing up 4th down.
Make it 4th and 2 from the 19, gain of 4. Fourth down, 2 yards to go, 8:10 left in the ball game. Helgeson is going to keep it. He's going to pitch it outside to Jeremiah Jensen, trying to get upfield. He'll be brought out of bounds. It does get the first down. Needed 2, and he officially will get 4. 4-yard gain for Jerry Jensen.
Did the right thing. He didn't try and stop and cut back. He just knew what he needed to get and put his shoulder pads down and got the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 17. Back to pass. Helgeson's hit, and he just overthrew Jeremiah Jensen there on the wheel route.
Wide open, but heavy pressure by number 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go now after the incomplete pass. Clock still running with the continuous clock. Hand off to Carter Christensen, almost spun out of a tackle.
A lot of backside pressure there on Carter, so it's coming from his the offensive right, and so we're not doing a great job there keeping that side of the D line out of the backfield.
Third down. And they say 10 yards here from the 17. Helgeson takes the snap. He's got it, pitches it back to Jeremiah Jensen, trying to get to the outside, lowers his shoulder. He's going to be short of the marker. We'll see how many yards he gets here. He's going to get about half. It'll be fourth down.
About 6.
And 6.
Can't find the end zone here, Bulldogs.
Need to get to the 7 for a new set of downs. Helgeson in the gun. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left, stops, throws. He's got a wide open receiver, but he can't keep his feet, and he falls to the ground. That's Zach Steeney. And unfortunately, that's going to be a turnover on downs because Steeney was unable to keep on his feet.
Yeah, ball was just a hair underthrown, so he had to come back for it and catch it below his knees. If he catches that at his chest, he's probably going to walk into the end zone. But under 5 minutes to go. West Hancock shuffling quite a few players in and out here. Play clock is at 10.
Under center. Handoff off the left tackle. And, oh, my goodness, let him go.
Yeah, put him down, Wyatt. Put him down, Wyatt.
Nathan Bixel is the squat rack there for Hannah. 4 yards on the carry. And do we have a different quarterback in there for West Hancock? So. I couldn't tell the number, but I don't believe it was Cohen Witt. Hard to tell their far side. It is number 19. Ty Harms, freshman, 6'1", 135 pounds.
The ball came loose.
Ball did come out on the ground. Let's see who recovered it. I think West Hancock did because the Bulldogs aren't.
Yep, celebrating. Yep. Yeah, it squirted ahead about 3-4 yards. Couldn't get on it.
It'll be third and about a half yard. With 3.5 minutes left in the ball game. Couple substitutions coming in here late for West Hancock. Still 10 seconds on the play clock, but they've yet to break the huddle as they do now with 8 on the play clock. They'll hustle to the line of scrimmage. 5. And they take a snap with 2. Handoff and hit right away. No gain on the play. Loss of a yard or 2. Nice job from the defensive line getting some backfield pressure there. 4th and 2.
Looks like West Hancock's first punt group will come back in. This will be West Hancock's 5th punt on the season.
Of the season, yes.
It's crazy. So not even averaging 1 punt per game.
Nope, and I mean, how they don't use their special teams a lot, but for how little they use them, they're very, very good. Short punt for Zach Buchamas and hits.
Pick it up. We can pick it up and go with it. Yeah.
Hits the Eagle player at the 46-yard line.
Yep, so once again, that rule, we could have picked it up and just tried to make a play, and whatever happened, it was going to be our ball regardless of what would happen there since it was first touched by them. So
under 2 minutes, minute 50 seconds left in this ball game. as the Bulldogs will fall to 4-3 on the year, and their 3-game winning streak will snap.
I believe this will clinch the district.
Back to pass, wide open. That's Landon Christian. Bobbled it, but he caught it. Big play. Yeah. Landon Christian looking healthy there, coming in after he took a little bit of a hit earlier.
Yep, that wheel route again, wide open. That's probably his first varsity catch. Good for him.
22 yards on the completion.
Reverse. Go. Block,
this is
block.
Steeney. He's got some space. Oh, what a block!
No
way!
He led with his hands.
Oh, my goodness.
But he led with his hands.
They got to talk about this, correct?
I don't know. Scott Whiteo's looking at it. You know, they just got to, he led with his hands.
Yeah, I don't know about that call.
So basically the rule is you can't launch into him, but if you put your hands out first, you should be okay, which he definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even lower his shoulder at all. That's a clean block. Big carry here for Carter Christensen, as he gets
35 seconds to go. We're going to try and put one in the end zone here.
This is going to be a pitch back outside. Jeremiah Jensen will be brought down short
Probably be the
of
last,
the 15.
last play of the game.
Making the tackle, second down.
And
get one more off. Let's go. Let's get one more off.
They do let him play on. Back to pass, looking in the end zone. Jump ball up in the air, intercepted.
Intercepted in the end zone. The other ball game.
And the ball game will conclude here. 60-6 is the final score as the Eagles run away with this one here in Lake Mills.
So they're ranked number 1 in the defending state champions.
We'll take a few minutes, come back, we'll discuss this ball game, and we'll talk a little bit about St. Ansgar next week. Back in about 3 or 4 minutes here on KIOW.com.
Attention farmers, do you want the secret to healthier crops and more profitable harvest? It starts with Meltdown by BW Fusion. Trusted on millions of acres nationwide and thousands here locally for breaking down crop residue. Meltdown transformed crop residue into valuable nutrients, putting money back into your land. Boost your equipment performance, enhance the soil, and elevate your next year's crops. Turn residue into revenue with Meltdown sold and applied at Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Speed Queen washers and dryers, built for commercial use and now available for the home, are designed to last over 10,400 cycles or 25 years. But if you're an overworked multi-kits 10 loads a week kind of laundry doer, these machines may only last 20 years, even with Speed Queen's commercial quality metal components. So, buy a Speed Queen knowing you may be in for a mere 20 years of continuous use.
See Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating and Lennox for a pair that's perfect together. This duo ensures your home's air is perfect season after season. For a limited time, they are offering up to $1,500 in rebates. Or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call them today at 641-592-5611. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Lake Mills. Josiah Cleveland and Coach Bill Burns with you. Tough night for the Bulldogs, Coach, but some encouragement, too. I mean, came out relatively healthy, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and, just kind of looking at it on paper coming in, we knew it was going to be an uphill battle, and West Hancock is as advertised. Turning state champions, #1 rated in the state. So, the Bulldogs have clinched a playoff spot, so getting back to what you've talked about several times, being healthy is huge, and we look to next week. It doesn't get any easier.
Oh, no.
St.
Just a couple spots lower at #3 in the state.
And West Hancock defeated St. Ansgar 21-20 earlier in the year. And so, get everybody as healthy as we can and go back and go over to St. Ansgar and play that game and then look forward to the postseason.
All right, let's see here. We've got some stats from this game. 8 for 15 for 51 yards on the night for Hayden Helgeson. He also had 7 carries for 20 yards. Landon Price had 5 carries, 15 yards. 2 catches on 3 targets for 2 yards. Of course, Price with the 85-yard kickoff return touchdown in the first quarter to find the only score of the ballgame for the Bulldogs. Landon Christian had 1 catch on 1 target for 22 yards. Carter Christensen with 10 carries for 42 on the ground. Jeremiah Jensen had 6 carries for 3 yards. 2 catches, 4 targets, and 15 total yards. And then Zach Steeney on 5 targets had 3 catches for 12 total yards. 131 total yards of offense for Lake Mills. So I believe that was about at 40 at half. So a much better second half. You can look at it that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that catch from Christian was nice too. Having coming back off the bench after getting shaken up a little bit too.
Absolutely. So, going through senior night activities here, and getting the parents out. Recognizing the parents as well for all their hard work over the years.
Yeah, they do. They do a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lake Mills football program. Jeremiah is currently undecided about his future plans beyond high school. His favorite memory of football is beating Nashville Plainfield in the playoffs last year.
So we'll talk over here these seniors. Landon Price is one of these gentlemen being recognized, as is Stephen Howell, Carter Christensen, Hayden Helgeson, Jeremiah Jensen, Austin Steeney, Ethan Lawson, Aiden Stentrud, Aiden Benny, and Wyatt Hanna.
Yep. So the majority of these guys have been with the program for their high school years. Landon came in last year. Stephen Howell, he's been on the team a couple different times. But Aiden Stensrud, good to see him here. He had surgery a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. He's got a brace on that left leg and walking with some crutches, but...
Talked to him in school this week. I was subbing, and surgery went well, so he's going to have that brace on for about a month, and then get his rehab going.
And plans to attend college to study kinesiology and go into physical therapy. His favorite memory of Lake Mills football is winning the school's first playoff game against Nashville Plainfield last year. Next up, we have number 16.
I didn't hear. Did they say he has a school picked out, or he's just going to college for kinesiology?
Yeah, they didn't say a school, so
still undecided on where, but
Aiden Benny, first year ever playing football ever. Didn't play in middle school, and
not knowing much about football his first week of practice, but everyone accepting him as a teammate.
Yeah, that's awesome. So.
Yeah.
Our final senior is number 72, Wyatt Hanna. Wyatt is the son of John and Courtney Hanna. He's a 4-year member of the Lake Mills football program. Wyatt is currently undecided about his future plans. His favorite football memory is also beating Nashville Plainfield in the playoffs last year.
Sensing a theme here for the favorite memories.
Yeah,
it was
a game.
Quite the game.
It was a game.
It
was a game.
Would like to congratulate these 11 young men and their parents on all of their accomplishments, both on and off the football field. They left Lake Mills football in a better place than when they entered the program 4 years ago. They have led Lake Mills to their second consecutive playoff berth this year. It's the second time in school history the program has qualified for the playoffs in 2 consecutive years. Thank you, seniors. Let's give them another round of applause for their contributions. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, second straight playoff appearance here coming this year. These guys will have at least 2 more contests. As you said in the pregame, we won't know where that playoff game will be until next Saturday morning. But next week at St. Ansgar, another tough game. And, Coach, you're going to be on the main call. I'm going to be down at my college roommate's wedding in Ames, and I believe Matt will be there helping you out again with the camera and stuff. But
so hopefully we'll get her done. And
I'll be
without you.
I'll be at the reception. I'll have my phone out a little bit here and there, checking up. But might
have to give you a call, but hopefully not.
Yeah.
But no, you do a great job, Josiah. So thanks for all your hard work. And
thank you.
This last couple of years have been a lot of fun.
Well, that'll just about wrap it up for us here from Lake Mills. Again, 60-6 is your final score as the Eagles defeat Lake Mills here in Lake Mills. We'll be back next week. 6:45 is when our pregame show will go on the air. Hope you tune in, and have a great weekend, everybody.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.